today we're at the reception for the new book, Black Luxe. It's a legacy book of Indigo's interviews with some of the most prominent figures in our history.
And I thought it was time for me to do a book. So that's where we are today. I've done a book. The book is Indigo Legacy, Black Luxe, Stories of Chicago Icons. This is a Chicago book, but it's a book of Chicago people who have contributed to the world.
I'm very excited that Hermene has this coffee table book coming out, the Black Luxe. She talked about it tonight and talked about the famous Chicagoans, the famous African-American Chicagoans that have done their thing. And she's got, the things that she talked about tonight are some prominent interviews that she's gotten that no one else has.
So we did the first story on Barack, and it propelled him. We're now in a moment of history where everything is niche, 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 niche. The more niche, the better. Well, we knew about niche a long time ago. And the other thing that we knew a long time ago is there is no little media. There is no minuscule media anymore. It's really the little guys kind of leading the big guys, if you really tell the truth of the matter. That story propelled Barack Obama. I've had people from all over the world come to me to say, will you tell us about the young Barack Obama?
I grew up reading Indigo magazine, and I grew up actually idolizing Hermene Hartman, and I'm so grateful and thankful to be here. I'm so grateful to be part of this historic moment. I am very excited to read her book, Indigo Black Luxe, celebrating 25 years of stories, and I can't wait.
So out of 1,500 stories, what we've done is we have put 100, no more than 110 of them, the iconic ones. We've put them in a book. We've put them in a volume. It's a thick book, and it's got about 108 iconic people in it.
Grew up south side of Chicago. You know, seeing Hermene Hartman interview some of Chicago's greats, some of the nation's greats. And just being here at an event tonight, seeing her highlight these amazing stories is epic. It's going to be something that people are going to be talking about for a long time. This book will be around for a long time. I believe this book has the growth of being in every school, every library, every home.
American history. It's American history. Yeah, it's a living history. Yeah. Quincy Jones said, look, it's just a hip history, and if you're hip, do it. If you ain't hip, then go on about your business. Okay, but it's a history for everybody. My concern from day one has always been the image of us. Okay, everybody ain't got a plastic bag on their head. Everybody ain't shooting. Everybody ain't cussing. We can talk, we speak English, and well, we don't see it. And our kids get a steady diet of ignorance and buffoonery. And if it's going to change, we have to change it.
This book is so significantly important because it tells of a rich history, not just of Black people and people of color, but it also depicts what Chicago has to offer. So often today we're seeing so much in the news, the negativity, the tweets about the shootings and the murders, but has anyone stopped and said who came from Chicago? What is Chicago? What are you? What are we? This book tells you everything the history books will never teach us. So I am more than happy to see this book get into every public school, but not just into the hands of our Black children, into the hands of other children so that they know that we are much more than what meets the eye.
What Hermene Hartman has been able to do is give us a clear picture of really what Black culture is about. It gives us an opportunity to see our own stories told by one of us.
So you're going to see a lot of things. They're educators, they're business people, they're entertainers. It's a full array of what Black life has represented, and some people who've made some great contributions in our lifetime.